Hey everyone, welcome to MIP Mix channel. Today I'm gonna talk about replacing a battery for my car, which is on 155,000 kilometers. First we have to take out the battery, but you need a 10 millimeters key. I use this wrench key because it's working faster. All four screws are the same key, 10 millimeters, even on the bridle. So our car was having troubles to starting, and it didn't keep the energy on. So I decided to buy a new battery. Now you have to, after you take out the plugs from the battery, you have to pull out carefully the battery. Remove that bridle, take out that hook. Be careful because the battery is pretty heavy. It's between 19 and 20 kilometers, depend on producer who's. And the one I had on the car, it's made in Japan. I don't know exactly when it was replaced. On that day I had to go to buy a new one. So the next day we had some snow. Some, I mean, about 25 centimeters, or even all day long it was snowing pretty much. After you took out the battery, you clean up the support there where the battery is sitting. You introduce it carefully again, and you have to find the right position where the battery is sitting, because then you have to put the bridle back to tight it well. And if it's not well fixed, it's gonna move. Well, as you can see here, I found where it is the place. And now I observe that the new battery, it's a little bit bigger. The height of the battery is about 10, 15 millimeters uh, bigger than the other previous one. So I had to release the nut on the back side of the hook and to put the new one and try to move it. It was pretty cold, not very, but anyway, when you're talking outside, those gloves are not helping me too much. Instead, to keep warm, it's keeping cold. So here I try to put the hook back, the same the plate on which is sitting the battery. It has a kind of a shoulder there, and it's about 15 millimeters deeper. So I had to struggle to find where it is the place and to um, make it, but I couldn't until I didn't take out the nut on the top. As soon as I took the nut on the top, and I was able to put that hook, and you can see here how much it's not a bad work to do. It's not something difficult to do, just to have to pay some attention there where how it is. You see here, as I told you before, I took out the nut, and it was much easier to find the right position. As soon as I found it, I kept it on my hand, uh, the rod, and I put back the nut on it. Here my dog was moving and almost fall down my tripod with my phone filming. So here I try to show you the position where it is. Preferably when you take out the battery watch, you can see better how it is made there, the plate where it's hitting, and you know easier. So here I tied already the bridle, but it's a plastic support for the rod who's keeping the hood, and I forgot it slide out, and I forgot to put it back. So I was pretty lazy, and I thought it's a shoulder hair there too, and you cannot put it well. So I put it on the vice versa. I put it on like 180 degree oriented toward me instead of toward the car. I thought just that the articulation of the rod who's keeping the hood up is gonna be enough, flexible enough to arrive there, but it wasn't, and you're gonna see that later. Here you have to put your uh, cables back, but clean up the cables first with a brush, or you can use a file, or even a screwdriver. Then I'm using some grease, because the grease it's gonna avoid to make some oxidation, copper oxide there. And after I put some grease on the board, I took out I put the key plugs on the battery, and I tied them well. You have to tie them well, but not excessively, but it should be well tied. If not, they could come out because of a lot of vibration when the car is running. So here I covered everything with grease, regular grease. I hear that it's kind of grease, special grease, electric grease. Here I check out how much is the tension in the battery. It was pretty well. Start nice and easy. The battery was made in December 22, so 2 months old. And here I check up the voltage when the car running to be 1442. Excellent. So I don't have troubles with the alternator. And I was trying to put rod, but it didn't stay there. I had to remove to put it back. So I decided to take it out. I took off that nut. You don't have to take it, just release it. You release it, you can lift a little bit the bridle, and then you can slide that plastic part, that plastic support for the rod of the hood. Look like that, and easy. It's, from my point of view, it's sliding too easy, but it's not a disaster if it's coming out. Just put it back on the right position and job is done. I check up the others, the other screws, if they are well tightened, and that's it. You finished your job. Thank you for watching, and good roast to have. I wish you. You see, nice and easy. Bye bye.